Greetings, everybody, and welcome to The Effect. This is Harmony speaking, and we are live tonight. Basically, I just decided to play my Throne of God series. It explains the physics that's going on, and a lot of people want to blame CERN, so let's get up to speed on the physics behind CERN and learn a little bit more about what's going on in your world. I made this series over. This paper is copywritten in 1999. So in 1999, I wrote this, and we're just going to go ahead and play it and enjoy. Can you hear me? The audio didn't work on live. Apparently, the audio is not working. Where is it? Basically, did anybody hear the video that I was playing? Let me see. Shoot, this is all messed up. I know you can hear me, Nicholas. I'm sorry, just you. Exactly, Rational. So the video I was playing, and you guys can't hear that. Yeah, you can hear me, but not the video. Well, this stinks. Sorry, folks. Apparently, I'm going to have to learn how to play videos on live stream. Hmm. Hmm. This stinks. Well, you guys just keep chatting away. Here, I'll tell a story. Oh shoot, I'm getting my echo effect. Let me stop the echo. Okay. Well, anyway, um, sorry, I'm having a little technical issues with the video not playing audio. Hopefully, you could at least see the video because I know it was screen sharing at one point, but anyway, then I stopped screen sharing. I actually was sitting around tonight, and I never get to read the chat room because when you're live, you can't sit here and read a whole bunch of text. So I actually had this idea where I was just going to play one of my videos, one of my old ones, and that way while the video is playing, I could actually read chat for a change. It's going well. USSLTCM. Well, that's a long one. Going well. Thank you. Hi. So yeah, I was just going to play a video and actually read the chat room, and I don't know, maybe for once try to interact with you guys a little bit. We're live. I don't think I'm going to be posting this video on YouTube after we're done. I'm just going to call this a live fiasco, and I'm just going to chalk this up as a learning experience, and I'm just going to sit here and laugh about it. Actually, that Harmony is live on YouTube, broadcasting the whole entire world, and he totally screwed up. But anyway, you guys just keep chatting away. I'll keep the chat room open. Oh, if anybody has a question, of course, put it in the chat room and ask me a question. But I don't know what to do at this time. The show's pretty much over. It's dead, guys. Sorry. Big fiasco. Like, sorry. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot going on with the sun right now. Um, if you there's this app called, what is this app called? Well, there's webcams that are all over the world, folks, and they're available as an app on your phone. I'm trying to pull up my phone right now and get my app, and it's called Earth Online, and it's put it on a smartphone, and you can look at webcams all over the world, and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, the sun's rising this way and it's setting that way, and there's clouds glowing, and there's all kinds of really bizarre stuff happening right now. And apparently NASA even came out and said, hey, we have a new type of cloud. It's a radioactive cloud. Wish I had some pictures to show you right now. But there's clouds like glowing at night, and a lot of weird stuff is happening. People are taking pictures of the sun. The sun's morphing. The moon's doing weird stuff. It's morphing. There's just a lot of weird stuff happening. That's for funny, Brian. He must have something else in the tank to entertain us with. Actually, I wasn't prepared to talk tonight. I wasn't in the mood to talk, to be honest. So that's why I was
I
going to
can
play a
try
video.
playing it. I can try
You,
to play it on my phone.
well, how about you? You might have some interesting questions. We could entertain these people. Oh, play what on your phone? Hey, you could. I don't know. Oh, could you? Hmm. Would your audio play over YouTube? I don't know.
We can try
That'd probably be really. Oh, that's horrible audio. That's horrible.
audio.
Yeah, that's bad. We're not gonna do that. So
Okay.
yeah, and the thing is, there's people that, you know, astrologers and other folks in the world that track things in our sky for a living. It's their profession, and I've gotten a lot of reports. People are like, "Hey, man, this is my job. I do this for a living." They're contacting me. They're like, "The moon, is in the wrong phase. It's in the wrong place. It, you know, it looks like the moon. You can tell time by the moon, and the moon's in one spot, and then the next night, they're telling me the moon is like in the spot where it should have been 2 weeks prior, and then it'll be like the next night it'll be a spot where it should be a week prior from us, and the moon is just in really bizarre places, and it kind of gives rise to the question, what the heck is doing? Why is it going on? Is the thing just a little holographic image up there and they messed it up? I don't know. That's kind of a bad thing to mess up. Are we really going through shifts and time is changing? And the moon is our indicator of how we're experiencing time. Maybe we're moving, a couple weeks back and a couple weeks forward, and maybe we're bouncing all over the damn place. Maybe the moon's an indicator of how reality is changing. I don't know. It's just I don't have any conclusions about the moon. It's really bizarre. And, a lot of people have said this on YouTube. On our old Earth, you hardly ever saw the moon out during the daytime. I mean, that, I mean, I can't remember. Maybe, I mean, at the most, I can remember the moon being out during the daytime like once a month. But now, oh my gosh, the moon is out all the time. I mean, I expect to see the moon every morning in the daytime and every night. I mean, it's gotten to that point. It's like, oh, I wake up, there's the sun and there's the moon. And then I go to sleep at night, oh, the moon's setting and oh, there's the moon again. I mean, it's getting out of control, folks. It's just ridiculous, if you ask my opinion. And yes, I do smoke cigarettes. Sorry. And then this when we first arrived in this place months ago, everybody talked about how it's people still to this day talk about how bright the sun is, but I'm talking about August 2015. The sun was freaking white, folks. It was just white. The sky is so white it bleached out the sky. There was no blue skies, barely. Don't be so sorry, Harmony. Well, why don't you come on the live stream and talk to me, Brandon? The invite's in Discord. But marbles. No, I smoke American Spirits Lights. I don't want all the. It's bad enough I smoke. I'm not going to throw all those chemicals. Marbles are spiked. Did you know you can throw a marble under a ultraviolet light and like see the thing glow from all the chemicals in it?
Brentford Shaw says, "How can the moon's shadow be caused by the Earth if there can be a half
It's
moon
not.
in the daytime?"
No, it's a known. Okay, according to the party line, if you want to believe the all these experts for years, no, the moon, the crescent of the moon was never ever a shadow of the Earth being cast onto the moon. I don't know why people think that. That was never the case. The moon never casts a shadow on. I mean, the Earth doesn't cast a shadow on the moon and make crescent moon stuff. No, it's your perspective. It's the angle of how everything is, and at certain angles it looks crescent, and at certain angles it looks full. It's an angle thing. It's a perspective thing. It's not. The crescent moon is not Earth's shadow being cast upon the moon. So that's not the party line. I'm not going to sit here and say what it really is. I'm going to tell you the party line because I don't know. You know me, guys. I'm not going to sit here and BS you. If I don't know something, I don't know it. Okay, I don't know everything. Matter of fact, I don't know what I don't know. That's the most important thing. You really have to say to yourself, I don't know what I don't know. And then that opens up this realm of possibilities where there's this unlimited possibilities where you step outside of the box, out into the universe, looking back in and go, ah, now I see, now I get it. Now I can see things from a different perspective, a new light. Maybe I can, learn something new here. We got to get out of this box. Get out of the box. Open your minds. Come to the realization that you do not know what reality is. Reality is nothing what you think it is. And the moment you come to that understanding, you think you have a new understanding of reality, you go, oh, now I understand reality. Guess what? You don't. And then you escape it one more time and again, again, and again. To say you know what reality is just is it's an absurd concept. You simply don't know what you don't know, and we have to keep these open minds. That's probably why you guys are here, right? Anyway, I got off on some kind of different tangent. Don't know how that happened, but anyway. Yeah. Yeah, the day that you realize you have no idea what reality is, that's an aha moment. It's a paradigm shift. It's as we say, it's transformational. You just had a transformational experience, a new paradigm when you realize you don't know what reality is. It's a convoluted universe, as Dolores Cannon would say. There's so much in the muck. There's so much that happens in the around us that we don't even know. I mean, everybody knows your brain takes in tons and tons of bits of information every second, every moment, every day, and it can't process it all. So it has a filter and says, okay, this is what's relevant to me. And we actually, even though your eyes are open, your ears are open, your nose, and you think you're taking in the reality around you, but in reality, you're just taking in a very, very, very small segment of reality at all times. You're not taking it all in, or you are, but you're not consciously aware of it. So even in this mundane four-dimensional universe with this little table and these walls around you and these TVs and stuff, and you think you know what's going around you, but no, you're just focusing on a very narrow bandwidth at all times. And that's what dreams are for, is your subconscious mind at night has to process all the crap that happened to you during the day and try to make some kind of sense out of it, but it doesn't want to overload the conscious mind, so then it throws all these symbols at you. And that's why I always say my favorite is, just go to www.hyperdictionary.com. So it's hyperdictionary.com. Well, if you dreamed of a telephone pole, basically when you wake up in the morning, don't write down your dream like a narrative, and if you have a tape recorder, don't tell it like a narrative. Just have the key symbols: telephone, window, stairs, airplane, flying, gun, dog, teeth, whatever. You write down the symbols, and then you go to this website, and it's a dictionary, and then you scroll down further, and it's a dream dictionary as you scroll down, and it's a pretty good dream interpreter, in my opinion. And then you can begin to understand what your subconscious mind is trying to tell the conscious mind, and you can begin what's going on in your daily waking world around you. And then you can go on to all the, do kumbaya stuff and meditation, all that, and tap into the spiritual. So we are spiritual beings, but we're also physical beings. We have a biological unit that's, you got a nugget between your ears, and you have to, be mindful of the things that are going on in your life and try to pay attention to them and see how they affect you. And
So we broke to like a whole bunch of different like in the different.
I'm sorry, you cut out. You have to say that again.
We um so we broke ourselves to different fragments, and we put we put ourselves into into different everything.
Well, you're talking about a conversation we had before the live stream started. We were talking for like 10 minutes, so nobody knows what you're talking about right now. We
Do
can
you
have
wanna?
that we can have that conversation again if you want,
Yeah, let's do that.
but first let me see. Is anybody else trying to join us? Oh, it's just you and me. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, 2-minute break. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back in
Okay.
2 minutes.
What should I do for 2 minutes? Just I guess I'm just gonna read some comments that are like here. Brian A. Toby, awesome. Name my cat's names are Luigi and Pepe. They are the overlords of the universe. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give a link to the. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to put a link to the chat on here. Homie has to prove that. I was out of body once. Waitlist is nice. Um, um, so, thank you, Ravenstar. I don't really know what to talk about right now, but thank you. Brian A.
Actually, I'll be back in 2 more minutes. Sorry.
Okay, I don't really know. Okay, so he's gonna be back in two more minutes.
Relax. Let everybody chat away for a while. No big deal.
Okay. Uh, um. Ed Way said he was abducted when he was about 5 years old. Brian A says that he used to do drugs and brought it brought him to Earth too. LOL. Thank you, Rationally 24. Edway says, I remember fighting back and them having trouble containing me. Nick Nicholas Simpson says, I believe I know what you mean. Knowledge is like opening Pandora's box in a good way. There's always more to research the more you learn. UFO guy spaceman says, I was abducted at age 18. Um, uh, uh, I know I don't have to read the comments. I just don't like. I don't want that airtime, and I don't really know what else to do. Um, uh, um, UFO guy spaceman says Antarctica has a pyramid. Um, so says, not sure if I was ever abducted, but I had sleep paralysis all my life, and once saw a hooded figure and figures coming in the room. Edway says, when I got back, I had a bleeding and had an incision. Still have it. It's very sensitive to touch. Um, Hold on. Um, so I don't really know exactly what's causing the Mandela effect. I guess I'll just throw some ideas out. Like I don't know. I I guess like I guess I think that like there's different realities in which shifting realities like and we're just going we're going back like I guess we're just going back in for like we're just going between realities. I've heard CERN. I don't really believe CERN. I mean, I mean, a lot of people think it's CERN, and it might be CERN. I don't. They might like they. It might be. I'm not. I honestly don't.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. I've been texting. I lost Mike for like the last 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I really didn't know what to talk about, so I've just
Oh no, you
I
did perfect. No, my gosh, you did amazing. You're awesome, dude. I feel bad. You're like I left you all alone. You probably don't know what's going. I've been texting away that I lost my mic, but as you know, you just learned when you're talking, you can't read text. It's too hard,
yeah.
man. You can't. It takes three people to do a live show. You have to have your moderator. You have to have someone reading the comments. You have to have another person as the moderator in the Google Hangouts. Yeah, it's definitely a job. All right, so Abnormal Truth wants to join the show. Sending now. So I'm gonna go to my Gmail real quick and see if Abnormal Truth sent me an email, and he's gonna jump on the show. I think I've watched a few of your videos. Oh, there, Abnormal Truth. There he goes. Okay, I got your, and I'm now gonna create an invite. I'm doing that now. And I'm going to reply to your email. Here's the link to the live show. And I just sent it. So you should have it now, Abnormal Truth. And let me go back to the Google Hangouts. All right. So while we're waiting for Abnormal Truth to join us, Nicholas, you had we had a conversation before the show started about fractals and different. So you want to start with the original question, and we'll just start from the top.
Um, I honestly forget what was my original question. Sorry.
I forgot too. I just remembered the answer. You busted me, man. I forgot too. um, what happened is you asked me a question and then I went into a rant. So I don't remember the original question. Well, the answer, well, let's back engineer it. So the answer is basically you have God who took pieces of himself. Oh, yeah, that was the original question. All right, so you're this physical being and you're a soul. And my point is that you have this higher self that decided to take fragments of itself and see, the thing is there's more than one you. There's more than one me and more than one you. There's multiple versions of us in multiple parallel realities. That's kind of how the conversation started, I think. And the thing is, how can I be in all these places at the same time and still be me? And at the same time, how can I be God, or I'm not God, but connected to God? And at the same time, how can we all be one? And so I was starting to explain that your higher self, for some odd reason, came down here into the physical universe, but it did it in fragments and threw a little piece here into this version of you, a little piece in the other version of you, a little piece in the version of you, and threw little pieces of itself all over the place. So I'm not. So for just a bad example, if your true self is your higher self, but inside your physical unit, what we call the spirit, the soul, that's only 5% of your total being. That's only 5% of you, because you have another 5% of you in another reality, and another reality, and another reality, and then you also still have your true self that never came down here. A part of you never comes all the way down if you are of my kind. I realize hopefully there's nobody listening that's of the other kind, but my kind comes directly from true source God creator, where God in essence, to explain it in the English language because it's so limited, and we are in the fourth dimension, and we have very limited means of explaining and expressing ideas, because I cannot telepathically just communicate this to you and just like poof give you this knowledge. But basically, a one way of thinking of it. I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying this is a fact. I'm not saying I believe this. This is a story. Think of it. That's why Jesus talked in parables, because nobody could understand them. Excuse me. I think I just yelled. Yeah, that's you have to talk in parables. You talk in parables so people can try to understand. So this is a parable, and the Zen Buddhist stuff, and that's why all these people talk in riddles. Everyone talks in riddles. That's a really weird thought I just thought of. They talk in riddles a lot. But anyway, moving right along. So you have God who separates himself into a piece and another piece and a piece, and then you become you, but you are, and then you break off into pieces. But in reality, we all came from the same piece. We all came from the true source, God, creator. If you're of my lineage, I think some other weird stuff happened, but we won't go into that. But hopefully, you understand that if you came from true source, God, creator, you are one with him, just like you have a male and a female, and they can come together and create another being. So even stupid four-dimensional, excuse me, I shouldn't do that word, even you want to say this, the third dimension, well, I'm sorry, this is the fourth dimension. Even four-dimensional beings can co-create, can create another life form, and then and that's another fragment of you. So your child is half you and half the mother, and then it continues on and continues to fragment. So you have all these, oh, fragment's a really bad word. I don't like that word. There's all these pieces all over the place. And basically, what's happening with the Mandela effect is all the pieces have just gone into a little bit too many different pieces and too many different directions. And now it had a certain purpose and a design, and well, some things happened that we kind of didn't expect, and the original design and purpose is not the original design and purpose anymore. It got skewed and pretty much kind of taken over, and it's turned into a little bit more of a prison. And the cries have been heard from all the souls and the spirits who are here experiencing this. Some people want to call it a school. I don't know what you want to call this place. School is a good one. Some people want to call it a game. Some people want to call it a game. I don't know if it's a school or a game for you. Seems like it's either a school or a game. Who knows? And there's referees and everything else. But the point is, everyone is cheating and everyone is crying out and they're screaming out in the universe, and they say, I want help and I want help now. And so now the universe is responding. True Source God Creator is saying enough, enough. And now we're going to step in and, try to help you folks out. So there are, if you believe in the Bible, there's, an infinite amount of angels that are here to help. Benevolent beings, if you want to believe in that, infinite amount of benevolent beings. There's good aliens, if you want to believe in aliens, whatever. The troops have been rallied up, the call has been made, the cavalry is been here and it has arrived already. It just doesn't know what the hell to do. Excuse that language. It's like perplexed. It's like, what do we do with these human beings? They're in a low density, and we're up here, whatever, they're 8/10, what there are different higher dimensions, and they heard these cries, and they come here and they look at it and go, what a freaking mess, man. It's a mess. What do we do? And so, high councils are formed, and people sit around and think tank and think of things to do, and then there's people that go out and do those things, and everybody's running around like a big construction project trying to fix this place and to make it better and to correct it is the ultimate goal. It appears that energy has been blocked from the earth, so we are trying to get the energy unblocked so you can be connected back to True Source God Creator, so you can know the truth, so you can know who you are. It's time for people to remember who they are. And with that, I'm going to sing this little tone. Narashitra Rashithro Narashitra Rahashitro. Andarashita Rahashitro. Translated into English, simply means now is the time. Teach the whole world. Teach them. And I said that 3 times in a very ancient language that is not spoken on this place any longer. Hopefully it is. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong about that. Hey, guess what? I am wrong. I just spoke it, therefore I'm wrong. Ha ha! I just caught myself. Can't wait for the critics to go wild over that one. Oh my gosh, Harmony said something and corrected himself. Anyway, just it's funny. All right, so Nicholas,
Good.
no, what happened to Abnormal Truth? Is there, oh, are you reading the chat room? I'm not reading chat anymore. There, are you there, Nicholas?
Now I'm here. I just came. It dropped me
Oh,
out, and now I'm back
here's
again.
Abnormal Truth. Okay, I got him. Good, he popped in right at the right time. Here we go, present. Abnormal Truth, you there? You're on mute, Abnormal. Abnormal Truth, you are presenting to everybody in the live show at this time. Go ahead and talk. I'm showing that your mic is on, Abnormal Truth. I'm showing that your mic is on. Mute. Yes, your mic's on. Your mic is on mute. Well, maybe I have you muted. Let me fix this. No, I do not have you muted. There you go. Abnormal Truth. Can you see your icon there? Now, if you can figure out how to talk, that'd be great. I'm showing your mic is on mute, so I don't know what to do. But wait for you. I'm a
If you
poet,
go,
and I didn't know it.
if you like, there's the list of like different option. There's microphone. There's the camera. There's the different bar, the cog, and the phone. If you click on the microphone, from to turn it from red to not, yeah, okay, okay, you're off mute now.
Oh, good. You're off mute. Hey, Abnormal. Welcome to the live stream show. So glad to have you.
Hi, Normal Truth.
He's
You're off
not on
mute,
mute.
but
You're off mute, dude.
you're off mute, but we can't hear you.
I can't hear you, but we're both showing you're off mute. So it's no longer a Google Hangout problem. So it's a mic problem on your end, apparently. Your mic setting on your computer. So on your computer, check your mic setting, check your volume settings, go into your control panel. It's not us. It's apparently you right now. But anyway, moving right along. Hopefully, I'll figure it out. We need collective conscious on here to tell them how to do it. Remember, she's all jacked up that one night.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought she said she wanted to be on the show. Did she? I wonder. I should go to my emails. Hey, so how's the chat room? I guess everybody's just having fun chatting away.
Yeah. So Alice in Wonderland asked, "Did a different mother give birth to each of my other me's through the Matrix?"
Oh, I'm sorry, not listening. Hold on. What? Anybody know what time zone is Brian McFarland in? He's gonna do a Google Hangout at 9 p.m. He's invited me to it. It's 9 p.m. Central Standard Time right now. What time zone is he in? Anybody? Is he doing a live show right now? Anybody know? Nicholas, can you go read the chat for me, please?
Yeah.
Well, if Brian McFarland's doing a live show right now, I'm probably gonna end this, and because I don't want to be rude, and we're not doing anything. Well, let's all jump over to his show and say hi to Brian. What do you think? If he's doing a live show right now, let's go join him. He's invited me on it.
Okay. Can I come on it too?
I don't know how he only had 3. I don't know how many spots he has open. I'll ask.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you.
is anybody saying in the chat room what time zone Brian is in? McFarland. What's his name?
I think he is streaming.
Streaming live now. Here,
Yes.
check YouTube.
They need.
You're
Okay.
streaming live now.
Yeah, they're saying yes, and they're saying he's streaming live now. Yes.
How many
Uh,
spots
uh,
does he
but
have? How many can you see how many people he has on? The panel, is he showing the panel? Like, does he have 8 people on or something like that? I don't know.
um,
Well, anyway, everybody, this is what we're gonna do. Brian McFarlane is now streaming live. So go over to his live stream. He sent me a link, so I'm gonna go join his call right now. So I'll probably be on his show right now. So thank you for joining me. Abnormal, I'm sorry we can't hear you. We'll do another live stream, and you can come on as one of my featured guests and present and everything, dude. I'll let you run the show. So anyway, peace, love, good night. I'll see you over on Brian's show.